Yo, welcome to Trippy Commentaries and our hunt for the jetpack in Grand Theft Auto 5. My name is RJ. Today I awoke to some pretty crazy news on the GTA front. They released an update that I didn't even hear of until the morning. They gave us 6 new vehicles, updated some online play. It's called the I'm Not a Hipster update. Definitely make sure you guys download it, and it should be improved gameplay in multiplayer for GTA 5. I am joined by Corey. C-Dub, man, were you surprised with this update, and what did we receive here?
Oh man, I was just like you, man. I kind of just awoke to the news and I was very surprised, man. I was like, all right, sweet. I did also see, guys, for those of you who are online players, that this weekend, apparently, Friday through Sunday, there's going to be another special event, much like they did with the High Life weekend, whenever they released that, where you got double and triple XP on certain jobs, races. I believe on the last one you could play golf. I mean, I went from like a level 50 to I think like 75 in one weekend. So, definitely be on the lookout for that. And also, like you said, we got some new weapons. We got a vintage pistol. We also got a vintage bayonet, a melee weapon, of course, you can use to stab people to your delight. We got some new vehicles that are pretty interesting. It looks like they've added some new jobs online, maybe some new races. They have improved a couple little things. There is a list on the Rockstar website you guys should definitely check out. It kind of breaks down every addition and change that they've made.
Yeah, definitely download it, guys. As C-Dub mentioned, they're going to have double and triple XP weekend, apparently, so definitely go have at it. And while you're online, make sure you search for the jetpack, because there's a definite theory that the jetpack could be online only. And with this update, you never know if they snuck something into the game, something new for us to find. We've been scouring the GTA San Andreas landscape here since we downloaded the new update. Just checking to see if anything has changed. We really don't have much to report that we noticed yet, but a lot more exploring yet to come for us here at Trippy Commentaries, and we have some pretty cool things to show off in this episode. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head back to the Humane Labs, where of course we explored last time around. This time we're going to exploit a glitch, which is going to enable us to pretty much check out the area without having to worry about, of course, the guards or the police coming to kill us. All we want to do is just check out the Humane Labs and look for a jetpack here. So we'll take care of the glitch. I will show you guys how to do it yourself, and we will see if we can find anything in the Humane Labs without any stars. We can do pretty much whatever we want. Alright, so here we are back at Trevor's humble abode. You can see Ron over there. Who knows what he's up to? He's certainly pretty suspicious as well. One day, perhaps we'll have to follow him around, Corey, and see what he does in his day-to-day living. But what you're going to want to do to exploit this glitch and pretty much explore any area of the map that you want without having any stars added to you, or of course having any cops trying to come to kill you, just go into the replay mission menu, and you're going to want to look for the mission target practice, which is with our pal Cletus. Here it is. It's right under the Strangers and Freaks menu, target practice. Click that and it'll send you right to the first mission where you meet Cletus.
Hey, bud. What you doing? Nothing. What you up to?
Here he is, Corey, Cletus. A fine gentleman here. Perhaps he is hiding the jetpack.
Windows, antenna.
Yeah, he may be. Cletus is a humble gentleman. He reminds me of some of my friends and neighbors here in my hometown of East Tennessee. Nice guy, very humble guy. One of my favorite characters in the game, of course, along with Trevor. All their dialogue, man, it's so funny.
No doubt, I agree.
He does have something to do with the jetpack. It could very well be the case.
Definitely. Now, you guys are going to want to just totally ignore him when he tells you to follow him and jump into this dune buggy here. Definitely drive anywhere you want, because as you can notice, all it will say is return to Cletus, and that's about it. You can pretty much drive all the way to Los Santos if you want here in this buggy. So what we're going to do is mark the Humane Labs, which can be found right about here. And we'll drive over there and we'll have nothing to worry about. We'll meet you guys there.
Ah, jetpack? Hey, I got one of them.
I mixed it up with some old parts and a radiator.
Yeah.
Had that old flux capacitor lying around. Alright, apparently I took the shortcut. Alright, and here we go. Here we are, the Humane Labs. I'm sure they have many secret operations going on inside, and we're trying to figure out what they are. But as of right now, unfortunately, it is very secretive, and we really don't know if there is anything hidden here. But we definitely are suspicious, that's for sure. I do want to point out, Corey, that I feel like this would not be the way to unlock the jetpack or really anything hidden. Exploiting this glitch, but this is a good way to pretty much explore every angle of anywhere we want, especially the Humane Labs, which is definitely in our crosshairs right now. And it's definitely something we can use to look at this place.
Yeah, most definitely, man. You know, for me, this is an easy way for, you know, of course, to go in and explore these places where you do get the instant 4 or 5 stars. You know, you can go in without having to worry about people attacking you, so that you can kind of formulate a plan for once you do go in there. You know, if you're choosing to explore with these stars to break into these places, it kind of lets you formulate a game plan of if there's something you want to check out, you know, that you're curious about, that you think, you know, might have something to do with the jetpack. It's definitely an easy way to plan.
Yeah, no doubt. First thing I want to point out, of course, in the last episode when we were at this place, it was at nighttime, it was storming, and there was cops surrounding us from every angle. So it wasn't really the best scenario to show some stuff off. But I have to say that this area right here just really looks cool. It reminds me of some of the stuff we see in Fort Zancudo in the airport as far as scale. In fact, it might even be more epic than anything we've seen at any of those locations. There is a glitch that you can do. I believe you have to be online to enter the Humane Labs, just like you do in that mission monkey business that we showed off in the last episode. But you do have to be online. We believe that most likely the jetpack is found in single player, like I mentioned. So most of the time we do explore single player, but you never know. Corey, what areas of this place do you think we should check out while we have the free time here?
So yeah, man, I would say definitely. Whenever I explore, I always try to explore the rooftops. Much as you're, you know, doing here, I always look for ladders, any kind of, you know, something that's off the beaten path. I feel like that if Rockstar is going to place, perhaps, you know, the jetpack itself or more clues in the game, it's not going to be somewhere that's, you know, really easy. Sometimes they do like to put little Easter eggs and stuff that are really blatant, but I feel like this, you know, they put so much work into it, into not confirming or denying anything, and all these little clues that you can tie together. You have to believe that at this point they're sticking to their guns. But you know, like I said, you can kind of look around the rooftops here. There's a lot of really crazy industrial-looking, you know, stuff that you would see at some sort of weird laboratory. I've noticed that there are also, I'm not sure if you can find them here, perhaps, there are some solar panels here, RJ.
Interesting. We have pointed out some solar panels in the past, and one thing I didn't notice that one of our subscribers just pointed out the other day was that even on Franklin's house you can find solar panels, and one of the major clues for us is praise the sun, and we're really trying to figure out a way we can incorporate praising the sun with, you know, of course, with the hunt here. We've been doing that since day one, since we found that clue. So I think the fact that we found solar panels on Franklin's house, really, I think Franklin is probably the one to unlock the Easter egg or jetpack, But in this case, we have to use Trevor, of course, because he's the one who does this mission. But, of course, you have the solar panels on top of Franklin's house. You also have it on top of the bistro on the beach, which has a Easter egg sun logo. And we'll try to find it here, Corey. I know you said that there's solar panels somewhere here in the labs, so that would be a nice link. Where else do you think we should explore? I know right now I'm going to go check out the corner here where we can find the water and some other interesting locations.
Yeah, there's something that I noticed while I was exploring. I'm almost certain that it only happens at night, but I noticed that whenever you enter at night, there's not really anybody in there. I believe we saw one person that was near the entrance on a cell phone. But I did also see that I believe only at nighttime there is a security guard who just kind of stands stationary with a flashlight. And there's also I guess a guard dog, that's guarding the premises, and he sort of just walks around and patrols on a certain path. But it was definitely interesting to see that, and of course they did not attack me, so I could just kind of follow the dog along at will. And we know, of course, with Franklin, he has some sort of weird ability, it seems, if the single-player mission is to be true, to communicate with our canine brethren.
Yeah, I definitely think that's suspicious. I think there might be something to that. That's how he met Dom, of course, by the talking dog leading him to the tree where Dom was trapped after a parachuting accident. So there could be something to that. We'll see if we can track down the dog. We will definitely, like I mentioned, have to make a return visit with the space docker because there's some things that I think we need the space docker to unlock. Here we have a pretty interesting tub of green liquid, Corey. This is crazy. We didn't get a chance to look at this last time around. Definitely something could be up with this, as definitely stands out to me, that's for sure. But unfortunately, I'm not seeing anything here. Let me see if I can find the dog here and the guard. You say he's just walking around somewhere around here, C-Dub?
He's a little bit closer to the all the main buildings, the numbered buildings. If you go, I believe, near the front entrance, he's somewhere around there was where I remember him being. The front entrance, I mean, of course, where it says the big Humane Labs sign, actually inside the premises of the Humane Laboratories.
All right, we'll fight our way over there. We do have one more quick thing to show you guys, kind of a discovery. Could be nothing, but one of the things that we were suspicious of as well as the multitude of spheres found around San Andreas. We found a soccer ball. You have those giant orange balls on top of the huts. Many people have theories that those spheres are involved with this Easter egg hunt. We did find another interesting one that we will be pointing out. Let me see if I can find this guard here. Hopefully he's still out and about. Who is this over here? Is this him? He is shining a flashlight. I think this could be the guy we're looking for, Corey. Unfortunately, I don't see the dog.
I would just walk around in that area, and the dog should be around there somewhere. As I said, he sort of patrols the area. It was really crazy once I did find him, just to kind of interact with him. He almost it's almost like he runs from you in a way, without running from you. He just sort of, you can kind of like herd him almost like cattle, and kind of make him go in a certain direction. So maybe that could have something to do with something. I don't know. Maybe we have to take this dog over and let it meet Chot. Maybe that's the secret to birthing the jetpack.
I highly doubt that, Corey. That sounds pretty crazy. I don't think we can find this dog at this time. It looks like it is too late for him. And we'll have to check him out another time. Let's go ahead and finish out our little exploratory session of the Humane Labs. Unfortunately, we couldn't find anything new. Definitely let us know what you guys think. We will make a return visit with the Space Docker where we can finally finish off our Humane Labs theory and see if we can find something once and for all by bringing the mysterious Space Docker. We'll meet you guys in one more mysterious area in this episode right after this. Alright, so there is the Noose building to our right. Definitely a place we'll be checking out in an upcoming episode. Possibly the location of the jetpack. It's pretty much like the NSA here in the real world. And of course, if they do find you exploring that area, you'll have 4 stars like some other suspicious areas here in GTA 5. Now, what we're going to do in this episode is check out the beach, which is not too far away from the Noose building. You can see a natural bridge right there. In fact, there's a couple natural bridges around this area if you go up and down the coast. Another thing that I think is kind of suspicious here, perhaps these natural bridges might have some kind of phenomenon going on. And I should also point out that there is a suspicious area in the water outside the Humane Labs that we'll be checking out in our return there when we bring the Space Docker. We'll definitely make sure to go check out that area, of course, 3 a.m. while it's storming. And we'll also check out the skies high above it, because you never know, maybe there is a UFO flying overhead that no one has yet to explore. Corey, there's a dog, by the way, so we found a dog eventually, but that wasn't the one we were looking for. Anyways, what we wanted to point out here was this green buoy. It is another orb found here in GTA 5. This one seems to stand out to me. Of course, it is white and green. Now, one thing before we look at that one, if you come over here, you can see another one kind of like it, but this one glitches out very, very easily. That one over there kind of sticks around. This one, as you see, just disappears, and in this case, it kind of shows up underground sometimes. Really odd. It'll reappear, but then disappear again. So you have this one over here, which is highly glitchy, and then you have this one over here, which isn't glitchy at all. So that's very suspicious. Perhaps we have to take this somewhere. We found the soccer ball on the opposite end of the map, and we kind of thought maybe you have to do something with the soccer ball. You have those orange, huge balls on top of the huts. So a lot of people have theories that you have to take those balls somewhere. Here's another suspicious one. Could be nothing, but definitely something worth pointing out, especially with the other one kind of glitching out there. Perhaps you have to take this somewhere. You have the natural bridge right over there. I kind of find this rock over here to be interesting. It has an odd shape to it, so we'll definitely be looking at this area even more. As you can see, there is some pretty interesting lighting glitches around here as well. And this is an area right outside the Noose building that we feel might have something hidden here. Definitely let us know what you guys think. Thank you guys for joining us in this episode. Another really chill, exploratory episode. We're still kind of exploring some theories. We have some big time information to share with you very soon. Of course, we have this brand new I'm Not a Hipster update. So we have to double check everything all over again. You never knew or never know if they updated something right under our nose. So definitely help us out and explore everything here in GTA 5, because once again, guys, I'm telling you, there's something still to be found. The developers of the game are still coming out and saying that there are Easter eggs still yet to be discovered. Now, are they small Easter eggs? Are they big Easter eggs? We're unsure of that right now, but don't put anything past Rockstar. I'm telling you. Thanks again for joining us. My name's RJ. Corey, thanks for, of course, bringing us all of your knowledge. I know you are scouring the PS3 GTA 5 as I explore the GTA 5 here on the Xbox 360. I'll see you in the next episode, and take us out.
Yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe, share, like all of our content. We're going to be bringing you plenty more GTA coverage. And here at Trippy Commentaries, we are certainly not hipsters. Guys, be on the lookout for that big update online, as well as the potential I'm Not a Hipster weekend with triple XP. We'll catch you guys next time. Stay trippy.